Hi
Welcome
to
the
Bigger
Issues
with
Nick
and
James.
that worked.
It did work. Good job.
That worked very well. I'm actually very impressed with that.
Okay, well, I've just realised all this time we spent, working on that opening there, we haven't actually decided what we're going to talk about.
That doesn't matter. So this is our new weekly podcast that we're starting.
Yeah, it is. I'm just going to reaffirm that.
It's the reaffirmation is important.
So, in this podcast, we're going to be discussing the bigger issues that are affecting our world today. But because
And
we
your
don't...
world.
Your world? Or mine?
I'm addressing the audience.
Oh, okay. Gee, wow. Okay, so yeah, the thing is, we don't really know what the bigger issues actually are right now. All right.
So choking on my fizzy Vimto.
Fizzy Vimto. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, we don't know what the bigger issues are right now.
We don't need to.
We don't. No, we're just going to start small with the small issues and work our way up to the bigger issues.
So one of our smallest issues, biggest small issues that we've had today was trying to get this thing to record properly.
Yeah. Audacity is great, but I guess you could say it has quite a lot of audacity in that it doesn't actually let you record a Skype call, which is pretty much the only thing you'd ever use it for, am I right?
Yeah, probably. I mean, Audacity is quite an audacious software, if you will.
Yeah. So this is going great. We're what, 2 minutes in, and we've discussed Audacity, and that's pretty much it.
Audacity. Oh no, I've never used Audacity before, so that might be part of the problem.
Yeah, I guess. So let's talk about Stanley, shall we?
Stanley is our silent third member in this call.
He's not going to be saying anything, but he's here. I'm going to take a screenshot of the Skype call just so you can see who Stanley is. It says James Gittins, but don't worry about that. It's Stanley.
Yeah, he's necessary basically for the recording. The way we work in this is that the call consists of three parties: me from my phone, Nick from his computer, and then this silent third party, Stanley, on my PC, which is recording the whole call into Audacity.
So really, he's the most important member of this podcast.
He definitely is.
Because
we wouldn't be able to do it without him.
Because if it wasn't for him, it would be if I wasn't here, it'd be the bigger issues with James, and if you weren't here, it'd be the bigger issues with Nick. But if Stanley
would still work.
Yeah, but if Stanley wasn't here, it wouldn't be the bigger issues.
It would be, it would be a massive issue because
it'd be one guy.
There wouldn't be a podcast.
It'd be like two guys talking to each other over a Skype call that is never recorded.
It would not be immortalised in ones and zeros for all to hear in years to come.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be sure to listen to this myself. Maybe that will contribute towards the view count. So for the bigger issues, maybe we should start by talking about Windows 10. Because
Windows 10, I know it has Cortana.
Well, that's all you need, really. You just need to be able to shout things
Windows
to the
8
computer.
plus Cortana.
Oh my god, I've just realised. So, when, you've got, adults and stuff, and they're always there with the computers, and when it's not working, you start shouting at it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, the computer should be able to detect, Cortana should be able to detect when you're shouting at it, and, it opens Task Manager for you.
Yes.
So...
I wouldn't need that. I have Task Manager on my taskbar.
Do you have a macro key for it?
No, I don't have a macro key for it yet, but it is pinned to my taskbar, so I don't have to go through the whole Control-Alt-Delete process.
I've got 4 things.
Well, if you've got a program that's not responding, that's kind of awkward as well. It's quite slow to open, your Control-Alt-Delete menu to get your Task Manager up. So I just pin it to your taskbar. I also have the command prompt pinned to my taskbar.
What? Why do you have the command prompt pinned to your taskbar?
Because when my computer started up one time, the command prompt came up and then disappeared as soon as my desktop loaded. Pardon me. And then on the next time I started my computer up, the same thing happened, but I was quick off the draw, so I pinned the command prompt to my taskbar before it could close. So now command prompt is pinned to my taskbar.
You know, you can just press the start button and then like do a search for command prompts.
I know. I think Matt said that to me, but I don't care.
Right. Well, the thing with Windows,
me feel proud and powerful.
The thing with Windows 10 is that it's going to be like kind of a beta test or a beta test, depending on, or beta test. I mean,
beta would work.
Beta is the British version, isn't it? British.
I say beta though.
Yeah, I say beta. It's beta in the song.
I say beta when talking about the Greek letter and the type of radiation, but when I'm talking about like beta testing, I always say beta.
Yeah, I mean I used to have a big argument with someone I knew about the song "Still Alive" by Jonathan Colton, which is at the end of Portal game, because there's the line in it which is we're out of beta, and it's beta, and then from then on I always said that right, what I'm going to do is if it's originally from something that's American, I will pronounce it the American way. And other than the word beta, which I say beta all the time now, regardless of its context, I've never followed that rule at all.
Brilliant.
So, you know...
Well done.
Story of my life, really.
Yeah.
So Windows 10, it's coming out on PCs, and it's a beta test.
Can I get it on my Mac?
No, of course you can't get it on your Mac.
I mean, the brilliant thing is that I don't have a Mac. I have a laptop, but it's silver, and it's HP, so it's got a little HP logo.
Oh my god!
So when you buy an iPhone, you get the little Apple stickers, don't you?
Yeah.
So of course, the only sensible thing to do was to get one of these Apple stickers and to stick it over the HP logo, on my laptop lid.
Great, just great. So you'll be walking in the street with this laptop under your arm, and all the Apple fanboys will do like the secret Apple fanboy handshake kind of thing.
They won't even, because you can see a bit of the HP logo underneath. So they'll just look at me and they'll be like, "What is he doing?"
Like wannabe. He's not one of it. Like they'll be there with their children. And they'll be like, cover their eyes. He's not one of us.
They'll cover their eyes. They'll
Right, it's only taken about 8 minutes, but just let me say it's about Windows 10.
Go on.
It's the most important thing we need to know is that it's coming out on the Raspberry Pi.
Is it
because I have a Raspberry Pi, okay, and for those who don't know, it's a credit card sized computer that runs Linux, and I hadn't had any experience with Linux before until the Raspberry Pi, and I've used it a fair bit. And if there's one thing I can say about Linux, it's that it's really bad, and I don't see why anybody would have it on a computer over Windows, because as open source and friendly Linux is, it's just not as useful as Windows. So they're saying that Windows 10 is going to be coming out for the Raspberry Pi as a free download, and I'm all over that, because, you know, Windows 10, it's like 10.
But
you know?
do you... I mean, just to halt for a minute, do you have, like, a computer? Do you really need Windows 10 on your Raspberry Pi?
No, but, like, I don't know.
No, you
have a point, to be honest. I mean...
I have an amazing point.
The thing is, with the Raspberry Pi, I'm not entirely sure what the point of it is. And I know that it's to teach kids how to use computers and stuff, but if you're the kind of person who's going to be buying one of these things, you already have a computer, and therefore most of the things you can do with the Raspberry Pi, you'll be able to do on the computer. So the only challenge comes from working out how to do the things you can already do on the computer on the Raspberry Pi. Which is a little bit pointless, really. But then again, if you want to do that, I guess the Raspberry Pi is the thing for you. It's only like 30 quid, so... Yeah,
it's inexpensive.
It's probably, you know, for the price, better specs than most Apple computers. Well, actually, maybe not. I don't know. I don't look into Apple computers much.
No, I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, Apple computers are very expensive, as we all know.
I mean, right? My dad, he's a graphics designer, and he has like Apple computers. Some because he needs those for his work. Like, everything's better in terms of that side of things on an Apple computer.
Yeah.
So I've had experience throughout my life with both Windows and Apple, and I can say with utmost certainty that Windows is better.
Windows is better. Thank
the
you.
Average person.
Oh, yeah. Oh, all right. Are we going on?
And if
Are
you
we going
want,
on Mac Master Race here?
kind of. What I mean is that if you're the kind of person who's going to be like creating artwork or recording podcasts or watching videos, generally an Apple computer is going to be better for that. And if there's one thing we're going to take away from this podcast, it's that everyone just needs to calm the hell down about it, really.
Calm the hell down about what?
Apples and PCs.
Apples and PCs.
Yeah. Macs and PCs.
Okay, like not like apples as in like the fruit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, people will sometimes make too big a deal about those as well, but...
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like, I can't think of an example, but I imagine there have been times in history, say, during the Dark Ages, when people would have had serious arguments over, you know, apples and things, and, I don't know, maybe some places now, there are people literally arguing over apples. I don't know, I don't work on an apple farm, an orchard.
Orchard is the word, yeah.
Yeah.
Apple farm.
I just had a picture in my head of like a tree with just all like MacBooks hanging off it, and some guy just a turtle.
I mean, as soon as somebody discovers that, Apple are done for because they won't be able to charge them much.
No, they'll literally be growing on trees.
Yep. That's the basics of inflation, isn't it?
Yeah.
As soon as there's an abundance of something, the value of it goes down, or at least the relative value of it goes down.
I mean, the cycle of inflation really fascinates me because every bit of currency in the world must be sort of inflating, but then like, so what? It's just kind of an endless thing where it gets to the point where it's so inflated that you just have to completely reset it, like with the red.
You can deflate currency.
Can you?
Yeah, by just like either stop making new currency and it'll slowly deflate on its own, or you can literally just start destroying it yourself.
I thought it just always inflated. I was unaware.
Well, no, it only inflates if you keep printing more money. Is the general gist of it.
But like, hang on a sec.
But a healthy level of inflation, like a really steady level of inflation, is better than like deflation in most cases.
Why?
Well, I'm not an economist, but I mean, with my limited knowledge, I'm going to assume that it's because if the amount of currency in circulation decreases, you're going to get an increase in its worth. Which I don't know.
I imagine there's both positive things and negative things on both sides, and perhaps in time for next week's lesson. Jesus Christ, not lesson.
Lesson. Yes.
Yeah, we'll be teaching you about trigonometry and that other thing, matrices.
Pythagoras.
A what?
Pythagoras.
Yeah, we'll be teaching about triangles.
Triangles.
That can be next week's topic, triangles. No, but in time for next week, we'll sort out some page on Wikipedia or something about inflation.
Out a page.
We'll do a Yahoo Answers, maybe.
Yahoo Answers.
We'll go on Yahoo Answers like, is inflation a good thing?
One of us asks the question, and then the
other
hang on,
I've got it. One of us asks, is inflation a good thing? And at the exact same time, someone else asks, is deflation a bad thing? So we'll do it at the same time and see what happens. Or, wait.
Woo! Oh, damn. Spilt me Vimto.
You spilt your Vimto?
I know, yeah.
James.
It's alright, it hasn't gone on anything. Well, just my mouse mat, really, but yeah.
What is your mouse mat? What does it have on it?
My mouse mat's great. I bought it in Pompeii.
Oh? Oh, is it like a Roman thing?
It is a Roman thing. It has all the Roman emperors from 27 I mean, I'm going to say 27 BC, right until 305 AD.
Right. So who was there in let's say I don't know 205 AD?
205 AD.
Yeah.
The Roman Emperor from 205 AD was, drumroll please.
We'll add it one in. Don't worry.
No, 205 AD was Septimus Severus. Septimus Severus.
Great. What did he do? Let's look it up. I've got the internet. Septimus it's the second thing there, right underneath Septimus Heap, which is a guy's book. I've read these books, or at least some of them. He's a Roman emperor.
Yeah.
And
ruled from 193 AD to 211 AD.
Yep.
Yeah. It's an accurate mouse map the Roman emperor's on.
He's done a couple of wars and stuff. I mean, he strengthened Hadrian's Wall.
I mean, Hadrian. When was Hadrian? Hadrian was emperor from 117 to 138 AD. So he's a while before.
So I imagine his wall was getting pretty
wrecked.
Yeah. So
of course he was. Oh, he's the Roman Emperor Severus before Caracalla, who obviously made the baths of Caracalla.
Well,
we learned about them in history, didn't we?
We did. That was a thing that we definitely did that I haven't forgotten about at all. So yeah.
No, my mouse map's great.
Well, honestly, I think so. What we sorted out there, we've sorted out Windows 10, we've sorted out mouse mats, and actually, no, we haven't sorted out mouse mats because I have a mouse mat right here. And you know what it is?
A mouse mat.
You know what? I'm just going to move some things from on top of it because it's quite a big mouse mat.
What big mouse mat?
My mouse mat is a revision placemat for chemistry. It's been folded in half, so it's just white page showing.
Okay.
And that's what I'm using right now. Honestly, I'm not sure how long this has been my mouse mat. It's been there a while. I mean, I never used it as a revision placemat.
Right.
No matter which way up it is, you can't actually see any of the revision stuff. It's on the inside. So,
I see.
I guess.
That can't be much use for revision, at least.
No, it's not. So, thanks, chemistry, I guess.
Hmm.
So yeah, that's that. I did used to have a Mario mouse mat that came in a magazine. It was it was like Mario's face staring at you, and you'd have your mouse on it. I mean, I always find Mario a little bit creepy, to be honest.
I should buy up dozens of Mario amiibos because it's the most easy to get amiibo, and I should just put them all over my house.
but that sounds very expensive. I mean, £10 each or something, and then
yeah, I suppose
you want one per room, and you've got 10 rooms in your house.
I mean,
so yeah. Go on. Well, what do you think we should talk about?
I mean, I'm on Reddit at the moment.
You're on Reddit? Flipping heck.
I mean, I've just opened Reddit. I haven't done much. But I'm just scrolling and seeing if there's anything worthwhile I can find on here.
Cannibalism holds the potential to solve both hunger and overpopulation problems. Thanks, Hatius. I mean, I think I've seen this.
I've seen that one before.
Yeah, I think it's been reposted quite a few times.
Yeah.
This has only got 1,400 upvotes or something. Whereas I've seen ones previously that have had
I think
way more than that.
The one above that one is better.
Yeah, but we can't say that.
We could censor it. So we could say, as a cook, everything I make turns to poo.
Yeah,
and that's very true. So
as opposed to the other word, which starts with sh and rhymes with it.
Yeah. So well done, Revive the Colour. That was good.
Thanks, Reddit.
This is the shower thoughts subreddit, which is the best subreddit.
Is it? I mean, Ear Rumblers is pretty good.
I haven't been on Ear Rumblers, and I don't really.
What we'll do is in the description for this podcast, whatever, we'll put a link to Ear Rumblers, the the Reddit, the subreddit,
The subreddit,
Yeah.
Ear Rumblers.
Ear Rumblers.
Is it called like Ear Rumblers Unite or something?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay.
It's just
I mean, that-
gifs to rumble your ears to. If you can do that. I mean, not many people can do that, but some people can.
I think I can rumble my ears.
Can you?
I think so.
I don't believe you. It's a very rare thing. Like only 1 in 20 million people have it. No, that's a rubbish statistic. I don't know.
No, I can.
So
Although it
so
hurts a bit.
load up the Go on. Let's have a look at this. Right.
Right.
Yeah.
What's,
Rumblers Unite.
is it R?
Hang on, no, it's Ear Rumblers Assemble. That's what it is.
Oh. Oh. Blimey. Where am I?
Right. Someone's asked what percentage of people can make their ears rumble. 100% of cool people is the response.
So hang on. What's it called?
Ear Rumblers Assemble. Honestly, hang on.
Ear Rumblers Assemble.
Make the sound of the Merlin. Okay, right. We should definitely post a link to this. Someone's posted a GIF of the Merlin rocket engine starting up for you to rumble your ears to. I'm beginning to wonder if this is a thing that many people are doing right now. I don't think there'll be many people doing this. Whatever, we'll see.
I mean, that works.
Does it?
That does work.
I can't really tell if it works or not because I can't do this. This is something that I can't do. So
I don't even know. It's really weird. You just kind of focus, and, like tense up the sides of
I'm
your
not sure.
face.
I think that's just tensing up. I don't know.
It's weird.
Right.
I mean, I've noticed. Is this? I'm just gonna check. If you open up any page on Reddit,
Yeah.
scroll right down to the bottom.
Okay.
In the bottom right-hand corner, you will see the Greek letter pi.
Oh well, it says I don't know. It says rendered by PID 9 something on app something running something country code GB. So
Yeah, it just say that.
maybe that's like something.
Like the little, I don't know, like a logo or something. I don't know.
I'm not a computer scientist. I don't know if that's an actual thing that I should be aware of. Probably
Yeah, no, me neither.
something.
Um,
Well, anyway, I think we've covered pretty much everything that there is to be covered right now about the bigger issues. So
yeah, you think so? Yeah.
what we'll do is we'll finish up here, and we'll be back next week with another amazing episode. Am I right?
Yes, next week.
Okay.
Which day are we uploading this?
Today we'll do it today.
Today? I don't know. I think uploading it on like a Friday or Saturday would work better.
No, today is Friday, and we're going to be uploading it on
yes,
Friday.
right. Okay, Friday. Yes.
Okay.
No problem.
Yeah. Okay. Well, see you all.
Hang on. We'll put some links to some YouTube channels you need to subscribe to in the description as well.
Okay. Well.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll do that.
That's
See
it.
ya. Goodbye.
Goodbye, fool.